Welcome to Saas Bahu and Auntie Eve.
This is a podcast for every girl who's thinking of getting married and every woman जिसकी शादी हो चुकी है
Unfortunately,
and needs a place to vent. खुलेआम.
I know all about that. I'm 40 years old and I've been married, 11 years now?
Wow.
Yeah. For the purpose of this podcast, you can call me S.
And I am a 20-something-year-old going to get married this year. For the case of this podcast, let's call me V. And I have some thoughts, okay?
Tell me.
Why is Sass always the villain? Like the Instagram keeps telling me that stay away from your Sass, beware of the Sass. But like I haven't seen any red flags in my Sass yet.
Wow, lucky you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, either it's luck or you're just looking in the wrong place.
What do you mean?
Because it's not always the sass who's the villain, you know. Sometimes it's her pyare pati parmeshwar, your sasur to be, who's the actual red flag in the relationship. Yeah. It can be very deceptive. Sasurs can be very chalak about this. And there are certain red flags that you can see in the beginning if you just know what you're looking out for.
Okay, tell me. What do you mean by that?
Okay. Let me just tell you a story. I have a cousin who got married into a rather conservative family. We knew that they are conservative. She also knew it. She accepted it. She was fine with it. What she didn't know was that conservative meant that she would be required to do everything at home, including waking up early in the morning and making breakfast for everybody and showing up tayyar, fully tayyar at 9 a.m. Actually, earlier than 9 a.m., I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean breakfast time is before that.
Yeah, and she needed to cook also while tayyar.
Wow.
Yeah. All of that was because her sasur, her father-in-law, just wanted this to be. This is how he wanted his son's wife to be in the house. Which honestly I was a little creeped out by, because why do you have preferences for your daughter-in-law like this? This is
yeah.
really weird. But and she was the kind of person who used to wake up at like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. in her own house, you know, full princess. But once she got married, it was a sudden reality check, and no one had, you know, warned her about this, because no one knew anything could be this bad, like a sasur could be this bad.
Yeah.
He would not let her wear, say, you know, ripped jeans to just relax at home on a Sunday. He would not, forget about ripped jeans, he would not let her wear plazos or, you know, those cigarette pants with kurtas.
Yeah.
She couldn't wear those also, because this is, what is this? This is not a traditional suit. So she would, even in the middle of summer, have to wear patiala salwars, like heavy patiala salwars.
What? That sounds absurd.
It is. It is really absurd. And why do you care so much about how your daughter-in-law is dressed inside the house or even outside the house?
Yeah. Okay, but I have a question. Is this something that she heard directly from the sasur? These preferences, so to say? Or is this something she heard from the sass saying ki, oh, पापा को अच्छा नहीं लगता तो मत पहनना? Is this, what kind of a situation is this?
So this was this was actually a mix of both. Because at one point, her father-in-law told her directly. But at other times, she was told, you know. Same thing like you just said, कि पापा को अच्छा नहीं लगता.
Yeah.
कि पापा बुरा मान जाएंगे. Or, you know, just things like that. कि पापा this, पापा that. So she was basically told all of this through the sass. The sassur would never tell her directly.
Okay.
And so she never knew exactly where the problem is, because she was just told कि ये नहीं करना है. क्यों नहीं करना है was just कि पापा को अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. That was the only why behind the whole thing.
Okay. What comes to my mind is then how do you know it's the sasur who's actually doing it, or it's the sass orchestrating a whole scenario where she's just using her husband like a pawn? Because it's actually what she wants, but she's just basically putting his name first and saying he doesn't want it. How do you get to know that?
Okay. You cannot get to know about any of this. No one's going to tell you. No one's going to say, ki, oh, you know what the reality is.
Yeah. It's actually me.
Yeah, it's actually me. No, that's not going to happen. But what you can do as a daughter-in-law in a setup like this, God, I hope you get out of this if you're in it. But if you are and there is no choice and you have to somehow make your peace with it, if you are in this sort of family, what you can do is have a chat with your father-in-law. You know, I'm not saying कि ऐसे बस जाके दावा बोल दो कि भाई क्या है, क्या problem है आपको, you know, don't do that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
But I would suggest just go and ask, you know, कि what have I done wrong?
Yeah.
Just so that I don't repeat it in the future. I would just like to know because I'm new to the
Yeah.
family. I'm new in this house.
Yeah.
Try and make it a constructive sort of conversation.
Yeah.
And अगर आगे से आपको जवाब आता है कि बेटा I have no problem, wear whatever you want, do whatever you want, then you know the man is being used as a pawn. He is just being used as a shield by somebody else in the household.
Yeah.
Could be your mother-in-law, it could be your husband also. You know, let's not discount that factor.
Yeah.
So then you know the problem is not with him. Then you need to address it with whoever is telling you कि पापा को अच्छा नहीं लगता. Because you have spoken to Papa, पापा को कुछ बुरा नहीं लग रहा, Papa's fine. But if he says कि yeah, I have a problem with this and I have a problem with that and I don't like you wearing this and I don't like you wearing that, do whatever you want still.
Yeah.
ढीठ बनो ना. I mean, it's your life, it's your house. Why shouldn't you be able to live the way you want?
I get that actually. But I do feel some of the men in this whole scenario can also act very sly. So I think you should also focus on the body language.
Yes.
I mean, of course, you will get to know if it's not him. वो पता चल जाता है. Men are stupid like that. If he's not doing it, you
Men
will
are
actually
stupid like that.
Yeah. If he's actually not behind it, you will see the truth in his eyes or like in his nature because
Yeah.
older men are most like कि अरे ये तो मैंने तो किया ही नहीं ये क्यों
They're also not used to being questioned by
questioned
women.
at all. That's
Yeah.
actually true. They're not. So
Yeah.
when a younger, new woman of the house is now questioning him, he'll just be like taken aback if he's not doing it. But if he is doing it, one, he can do exactly what you said. कि,
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like that. The second, he'll just be like, नहीं, ये बातें तो तुम मम्मी से करो. देख लो घर में तो ऐसे ही होता है. You know, he'll be sly about it. He would be behind it,
Yeah.
but he'll be sly. कि
Yeah.
मुझसे मत करो ये बातें.
Yeah.
ये बातें क्या बहू और हमारे बीच में करने वाली नहीं है. हमारे घर में ऐसी बातें नहीं होती. Stuff like that. Then also you know कि
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
him. If he's not even open for a conversation, it just shows.
See, if he's not open for a conversation, so the benefit is yours. Now you tried. He didn't want to have a conversation about it. He didn't want to talk. You've made the effort. So after that, फिर ढीठ बनो. And the problem here is ढीठ बनना आसान नहीं है. I know that.
Yeah.
And a lot of women will feel that I might as well just make the compromise. It's fine. You know, कि सलवार ही तो पहननी है. पहन लेते हैं. Big deal. But it will start with a salwar and it will take over your entire life eventually. Because, you know, एक बारी आपने दे दी वो छूट to somebody कि, okay, you know, you can control my life or any aspect of my life. Then you're done for pretty much, you know. Then it's just, you might as well learn to live according to their rules and forget about anything that you like or you want to do. Then you are governed by them.
Because that's actually true. Because a lot of women in my household, cousins or like distant relatives that I've seen, where women have actually agreed. Because
Yeah.
that's what our conditioning is, right? That our parents tell us कि भाई पहले के कुछ महीने झांसी की रानी मत बनना.
हाँ.
Just be quiet. Like just do whatever they're asking you to do.
Yeah.
तो लड़कियां कर भी लेती हैं. And I've seen after a point, the same women then actually not ending up having any say. They had to give up because if she did say like talk back, तो होता था अभी तक तो तुम हमारी बातें मान लेती थी.
हाँ.
तो तुमने अब क्यों नहीं मान रहे हो. तो आई थिंक लाइक यू सेड डोंट बी लाइक अ रिबेल एंड बी लाइक धरना बोल दो. बी सटल अबाउट इट बट डू टॉक अबाउट इट.
Yeah.
डोंट बी क्वाइट.
Absolutely. Because it's also कि same thing like you just said कि पहले तो तुम मान जाती थी अब क्यों नहीं मान रही हो. So then उल्टा पड़ जाएगा ना in your favor only कि
Yeah.
ये तो हमारी जीन्स की बात भी नहीं मानती और क्या ही मानेगी. है ना. तो then that's perfect.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect scenario. नहीं मान
Yeah,
रही क्या
नहीं
कर
मान रही
लोगे.
तो नहीं मान रही बस वही. That's what I tell everybody कि don't compromise on something that seems really trivial and really small also because you are establishing yourself in that household. You are establishing your role in that family. And if in the very beginning you are going to just be hanji 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 तो फिर hanji hanji करोगे सारा time.
Yeah. Of course, when we're talking about this, we do realize that there are certain scenarios, certain places, certain situations where women, of course, aren't able to do what,
Yeah.
of course, we are asking them
Of course.
to stand for. It is harder in many scenarios. This is a scenario that we're, of course, basing out in conditions where you're living in like an educated, sort of like educated family,
Yeah.
where you're not physically hurt if you voice your opinions.
Yeah.
If that is the case where you think, of course, You can
I mean,
be hurt.
then if physical hurt is going to be a threat, in that case, the fight has to be legal.
Yeah, then just like be subtle about it. Take few
Yeah.
steps. Don't do what we're asking.
Don't
you
put
to
yourself
do.
in danger.
Danger at all.
any point.
Yes.
But if you are in the kind of family where danger is a possibility,
Yeah.
then the fight needs to be legal.
Legal.
I mean, then
Yeah.
there is no second option.
Ooh, these things make me just go like, oh my god. We're talking about it, but there are women, of course, in those scenarios, and it's scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. It sounds all fun and games till you're talking about like a salwar versus jeans debate.
I completely agree.
But again, what I always want to emphasize is, and it all boils down to it, is financial independence.
Yeah.
You need to be able to leave a household like that. Whether it's your parents or your in laws, you need to be able to leave a situation like this and just not be dependent on anybody else. You shouldn't be forced into living in a situation like this where you don't have any say. You don't have any control over your own life.
Yeah.
It all boils down to financial independence.
Yeah. It's always mummy papa ka ghar and then sasural.
Yeah.
I think for most women there is no middle point. There is no this is me.
Yeah.
My space.
Yeah.
I do as I please. So I think, and that can only happen when you have your own like financial background. It cannot happen for most cases when women are not financially stable. You cannot think that a man would take steps for you on his own earning. That is why I think it's very essential for women to earn.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to create that space.
वो
And there are
तो-
very tiny things,
हाँ.
right? Like, let's say if I'm living in a house, someone else's house, just calling over my friends, I feel like that would just be so hard. Because I think most bahus are not supposed to have friends.
Oh my God, I think we have just found our topic for episode 2.
I agree.
Because that is something that I can speak about for hours on end. Don't worry, I won't. But I can.
Oh my god, these things are really making me so scared for getting married.
Don't be. I'll empower you enough.
I hope so. So, are you getting married soon? Or have you been married for a while and need a place to vent?
DM us on Auntie Eve on Instagram. Link in bio.
Send us your stories and we'll figure something out. Or your Sasur hears this and stays in line.
We'll see you on the next episode of Saas, Bahu and Auntie Eve with the next Kalesh.
And remember, don't always be the good girl.
Or the good Bahu.